Good day everyone, this is Frost and this is Frost Moto. First, thank you God for allowing this to happen, and second, Sir Jairu, the owner of the MT15 2023, thank you for allowing me to borrow and review your bike. So before we begin, you know what to do. If you're on motorcycle, push the subscribe button, and if you want updates, push the notification bell. On ito. Ishimura muffler from Japan, full system. Let's have a sound check. Before we begin, I'm just gonna add some disclaimers. So first is because I have a little bit, based on my engagement or analytics in YouTube, I am getting very low feedback. So anyway, I don't blame them. Again, this is gonna be a disclaimer. There are a lot of better motovloggers out there in terms of explaining things, where you should buy this one or not, can convey better message. So for me, I know that I'm not that good, especially after starting. And second is, this is just my hobby, and I love what I am doing, especially when meeting other people, be able to test drive their bikes, experiencing new things. So anyway, that's it, because it might be too long again if I'm gonna explain myself. So let us go for the engine specs first. I mean, aesthetically wise, this one is by far the most gorgeous bike in the 155cc category that you can actually purchase right now in the market. So this is the beginner entry level of the Yamaha, which is the MT15. MT means master of torque, and the price point of this one is 178,000. It is quite expensive for the things that you will get. So later in this video, we will see what are the things that you are going to expect and what are the things that you will get with that price point. So let us go for the engine specs first. So these are the things that we will get with that price point. So the engine is 155cc, single cylinder, liquid cooled 4-stroke, 4 valves, single overhead cam, and a 6-speed transmission. So what makes this bike also very good is the fuel consumption. It consumes around 44 to 46 km per liter. Again, it depends on your riding style and on your weight. So this one is by far one of the best daily commuter bike, because number one, the suspension is upside down. Second is the aesthetic is also nice. And third is the quality engine. So for the bore and stroke, it is 58 by 58.7 mm. That gives you a max power of 13.4 kW at 10,000 RPM. And provides you a max torque of 14.1 Nm at 7,500 RPM. And the compression ratio is 11:6:1, and the maximum RPM is around 10,000. And now let us go for the tires. So for the rear, it is 140 by 70 by 17. And stock tire is IRC from Japan. So IRC are high quality tires and affordable product. It's long lasting, especially for its mileage. But in terms of track, if I were you, replace it with a Jablo Rosso, which has better grips It's quite expensive, but it can provide you the safety that you want. So for the brakes, for the calipers, it is Nissin, and for the rear rotor, it is 220 millimeter single disc. So, that kind of quality is actually nice. And for the front, it is still Nissin for the calipers, and for the rotor, it is 282 millimeter. So for the front tires, it is 110 by 70 by 17, and stock tire is IRC from Japan. And for its headlight, it is actually all LED. It is a projector headlight in the middle, the same with its higher CC category. I mean, also for this MT-03 going up. So this also what makes the MT15 really good. So the horn is here. Actually, it's very secluded, far from debris, dirt, or anything that might damage the horn. So fuel capacity, it is 10 liters fuel injected. So like I said, it consumes around 44 to 46 kilometers per liter, depending on riding style. So for the rear, it is also LED, turning indicators are bulb, but still it is very much visible in the morning or night time. And for the suspension, for the front, it is 41mm standard, upside down fork. So again, for a 155cc, by a price point of 178,000, you actually get that very aggressive suspension. So for the rear, it is monoshock with a link type monoshock. So those are the things that you will get for the suspension. So what nice thing about this one is you can remove the foot peg to make your bike more lighter and more aggressive. And for the frame, it is using a Delta box, which is much lighter, very standard in that kind of category. So again, for a price point of 178,000, you will get a very good looking bike, and the suspension is very well nice. So here you can see some rubberized plastic. I'm not sure about that one, but that gives you an extra leverage to your legs. For the features, these are the things that you are to get for that kind of price point. So first is, it does not have any ABS, so that's the sad thing. But anyway, it has a slipper clutch, VVA, so VVA give you an extra power around 7,000 RPM, shift indicator, Yamaha Connect, and traction control. So for the Yamaha Connect and traction control, it's not present here in the Philippines for the 2023 version, but in other country or places, for the Yamaha MTs 125 and 150, they are present. So Yamaha Connect and traction control are available in other countries. And for the clutch, it is very light because of its features. So high beam, low beam, passing light, turning indicators, horn indicator. So ignition and kill switch. The quality of grip is also nice. For the brakes and clutch, it is not adjustable, so what you see is what you get. So let's check the display. It is fully digital, so it's kind of dark because the owner put some tempered. So although it's pretty much dark speed and the RPM, so I think it is very much understandable, and it is really dark because of its tempered. So anyway, let's go to the dimension and test drive. As you can see, I am 5'11", so the seat height is 810mm, which is kind of tall for a 155cc. Curb weight is 141 kg, and ground clearance is 170mm. So as you can see, this bike is pretty much tall, especially based on its dimension, and this one resembles a big bike. So if you have no idea about any motorcycle, you can actually say that this one is around 400cc or 600cc. Alright, so let's have a test drive. Even though the owner changed the muffler into a full system, you can actually see that there were no delays in the revolution. So that's one good thing about small displacement bike, is that it is very easy to change anything compared with a big bike that you need to tune up, you need to change this and that. So that's one other thing that makes a small displacement very good. So again, for the 2023 version in the Philippines, this is a 2023 MT15. It does not have any ABS. The display is not TFT, and it does not have any traction control Yamaha. So I added in the features simply because if you're going to look at the other country, like Barcelona for example, the MTs there are already using a TFT display and has a traction control in Yamaha Connect. So I don't know why does the Yamaha did not apply it in the Philippines, especially there are a lot of people were choosing and buying the MT15 as their daily commute bike. Another thing about the MT15 is we have the same engine with the XSR and also the Sniper 155. So the only difference is in tuning and in the ergonomics, especially because it's a liquid bike while the XSR is a classic and the Sniper is an underbone. So anyway, for the R15, I'm not sure about if they have the same engine, but I guess they are, but differently, a different tuning, because I have done reviewing the R15. I'm gonna put the link in the description for you to check it out. But also for the R15, it is very, very refined. The engine is so smooth. The torque is much stronger, I believe, I presume, because I have done the test drive. So that's what I feel. And especially the mid-range to top end. So it has better power. Also, the ergonomics of the R15 is very, very nice. So, but the price point of the R15 is almost 203,000 for the latest version. So you gotta choose one if you're going to get the MT15. It's much cheaper, has better fuel consumption, more relaxed ride, because the R15 is very, very aggressive. I mean, let's be honest, the way you see the video of the POV, you can actually see that based on its torque, it is a fun bike to ride. It's not that aggressive, and it's not that slow, so it will give you the excitement and thrill that you want. And I believe, guys, to tell you, riding a bike is not about the displacement or the power of its engine. It's all about skills, because believe me, every time that we ride, when we go to the TCH here in Cebu, there are so many good riders out there who aerox can kick sounds like the CC R15 or the CC R3, but can kick an ass and it can destroy even a 1000cc, especially in the corners. So riding a bike is not all about the displacement, but it is all about the skills. So again, for your safety also, wear your helmet and full gear. My final verdict about this one is, I hope that you like what I have done here. Just joking. So again, guys, I am doing this as my passion and my hobby. So again, just a disclaimer, there are a lot of better motovloggers out there in terms of explaining things that can explain more good, more detailed. So compared to me, that's the reason also that why I have very low analytics and engagement. But anyway, I am still improving and learning and learning from my mistakes. And I hope that one day I will be able to be the same with the other motovloggers out there. So I hope that you have done, I hope that you like what I've done here. So for the final verdict, guys, pros and cons. So I just want to give you another pros and cons, because maybe some people fast forward the video. So pros is number one, fuel consumption. Fuel consumption is very nice in this one. It can from 44 to 46 km per liter, again depending on your rider's weight and riding style. So this one is really very good for daily commute. It can give you and save you a lot of money, and especially in terms of overtaking, then you can probably do that very easy. Second is aesthetic. The aesthetic is very, very nice. Third is suspension. I mean, let's be honest, where can you see a 155cc that is already using an upside down fork? So that's one other good thing, especially in the corners. That's very, very helpful. And also for the highlight is this maintenance. So the maintenance of this one is very, very cheap. Again, if you're looking for the this bike, less maintenance, the tire sizes also are lesser, so it is not expensive, because the bigger the tire size, the expensive it gets. So you gotta be mindful of that if you're going to plan buy a big bike in the future. So I'm gonna do a separate video about you should buy or not if you're gonna choose to buy a big bike in the future. So again, for the cons is number one, price point. The price of this one is 178,000. It's a little bit expensive considering the displacement, but again, if you're a Yamaha lover, then aesthetically wise, suspension, then you can at least choose this one, or choose this one for your daily bike. But you can actually add more, and you can go for the Kawasaki Luminar 400, but again, still the maintenance of that bike is very much costly compared with this one. So again, final, thank you so much guys for watching and for, you know, for being here from beginning up until now. Again, so the owner of this bike, Sir Jairo, sir, thank you for allowing me to borrow your bike. Nice bike. Anyway guys, thank you so much. God bless and ride safe always. So enjoy the rest of the video.